The Great Depression was a severe and prolonged economic crisis that occurred primarily during the 1930s. It had profound effects on the United States and many other countries around the world. The Great Depression can be attributed to a combination of factors, including stock market crash of 1929. The Great Depression is often associated with the stock market crash of October 29, 1929, known as Black Tuesday. This event marked the beginning of a sharp decline in stock prices, which wiped out significant wealth and investor confidence. However, the stock market crash was a symptom rather than the sole cause of the depression. Banking failures. As the stock market collapsed and economic conditions deteriorated, numerous banks faced financial distress and failure. People lost their savings when banks closed, which eroded public trust in the banking system and further exacerbated the crisis. Reduction in consumer spending. High levels of unemployment and declining incomes led to a significant reduction in consumer spending. People cut back on their purchases, which, in turn, led to decreased production and layoffs in various industries. Reduction in international trade. The global economy was interconnected during this period, and the Depression had a worldwide impact. Protectionist trade policies, such as the Smoot-Hawley Tariff Act of 1930, further reduced international trade, causing a decline in exports and a worsening of economic conditions. Drought and agricultural collapse. The Dust Bowl, a period of severe drought and soil erosion in the Great Plains region of the United States, added to the economic hardship. Crop failures and a collapse in agricultural production led to food shortages and rural poverty. Bank runs and hoarding. The fear of economic collapse led to bank runs, where depositors rushed to withdraw their money, causing further bank failures. People also hoarded money instead of spending it, which reduced economic activity. Government policies. The government's response to the crisis was initially inadequate. Monetary policy was restrictive, and fiscal policies were not expansionary enough to counter the economic downturn. The Federal Reserve's mishandling of the money supply also contributed to the severity of the Depression. Psychological impact. The Great Depression had a profound psychological impact on the American people. Many lost their jobs, homes, and savings, leading to a sense of hopelessness and despair. The Great Depression persisted throughout the 1930s, with the economy experiencing periods of recovery followed by setbacks. It was not until the outbreak of World War II in the late 1930s that the United States and other countries began to fully recover as they shifted their economies towards wartime production. The war effort created jobs and stimulated economic growth, effectively ending the Great Depression. To prevent a recurrence of such a severe economic crisis, policymakers implemented various reforms and regulations, including the establishment of the Social Security System, the Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC, and the Glass-Steagall Act, which aimed to separate commercial and investment banking activities. These measures were designed to provide stability to the financial system and protect consumers.